you all so much for watching this live and for everyone who's going to watch it later. Because this time around, on this occasion, I would like to tell you about Serbian Games Week that is taking place right now on Steam, the biggest PC gaming market in the world, where you can catch over 120 games presently published and upcoming that were created partially or completely by teams that are located in the Republic of Serbia in Europe, where I also live, work, and exist. So, what is actually Serbian Gaming Week or Serbian Games Week? Well, it's a kind of an initiative that was curated by the Serbian Gaming Association, an industry body here in Serbia that is working with the game studios and game developers to kind of promote and spread the word about video games that are being created and that were created in Republic of Serbia. For the next 10 days or so, actually 7 days from 22nd, so it started yesterday and it's going to last until the 28th, you'll be able to check out, like I said, over 100, more precisely over 120 games that have been created here in Serbia or that are currently in the process of their development and that you can wishlist. That's a pretty cool option if you like gaming and if you like PC gaming or Steam Deck gaming, because Steam offers a wide range of titles that have been already published by local teams. Many of them are sadly not that well known, but luckily with the SGA, Serbian Gaming Association, and the people at Steam, there is a curated list that you can check out, and based on your preferences or your likes and dislikes, you can find out stuff that you might like in the future once it comes out, or games that are already out and more or less popular, but now you can kind of connect the dots and figure out that they were actually created right here in Serbia. So I'm going to list some of the games. There is Going Medieval, which is a city builder basically set in medieval times that has been out for some time now. It's really cool, really interesting, really appealing for anyone who is into builder sims and especially medieval games. It's currently 25% off. So is The King is Watching. That's a pretty new sim type of a game that's 20% off. And there are many other titles that you can find on Serbian Games Week on Steam that you can buy now with your discount. I see that a lot of you just joined in. Thanks a lot for being here. I'm talking about the Serbian Games Week that is taking place right now on Steam, where you can check out presently published games that were created by teams, game development teams working in the Republic of Serbia, but also games that are going to get published in the coming months that are presently being developed that you can also wishlist right now. So besides these epic experiences that I just recently mentioned, there in under the same is the Gladiator Guild Manager that is over 80% off, so it's going for an 81% discount, and there is the Tavern Master, which is 75% off. All of these games, of course, created in Serbia. But there is also games that are presently waiting for. So it's called a category that Steam is calling highly hyped, the games everyone is waiting for. So there's Water, Me and You, a really cute platformer-like game. I know the developer. It's really cool and really interesting, so you can check that out. Metal Gear Balkan says, hey, glad to see you, thanks for being here. Scorn is a good game from Serbia. Yes, Scorn was created here, and Scorn is probably one of the most influential games that was created in Serbia in the last couple of years. It's also on a discount. You can also get it on the game Serbia Games Week right now. KX7 says hello to you as well. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining this stream. Hopefully it's going to be interesting to you. We're discussing, I'm talking about the Serbian Games Week that is presently a kind of a promotional period taking place on Steam, where you can get present games that were created in Serbia, but you can also wishlist games that were created previously. Now, Metal Gear Balkan said that Scorn is a good game. Yes, Scorn is great, but there are also titles that you might have not heard of. So there is Scars Above, created by Madhead Games. It's a third-person sci-fi shooter that is really interesting if you like kind of epic science fiction that is unusual, that is mysterious, and that is at the same time very high quality in its kind of polish and finalized form that you can get right now on Steam. A relatively new release that is very popular and getting a lot of traction is the Apocalypse Express. It's basically a top-down simulation of a train that you're kind of driving or taking through a apocalypse landscape, post-apocalyptic landscape, where you have a lot of raiders and other attackers that are trying to get it. Your train is anything and everything you can have in that kind of journey. You need to boost it, you need to upgrade it, and then you need to take care of business in the wasteland. Apocalypse Express, another game created here in Serbia, is 20% off. Besides those, for all of you who like platformers, especially platformers with a really high-end art, with an art style that is not just high quality, but very detailed and very appealing, you have Somber Echoes or Somber Echoes. It's a Metroid-like game that came out several months ago that is really cool. It looks amazing. It's beautiful. It's inspired by kind of a combo of a sci-fi setting that is at the same time very much a ancient Greek kind of underworld with incredible backgrounds and very engaging gameplay as far as I can tell from Let's Play videos. I didn't try it, I didn't play it, but if you're into platformers, if you're into Metroid games, if you want to take a break from playing, I don't know, let's say Silk Song, check out Somber Echoes. Again, another game that is presently on Serbian Games Week on Steam. If you're into pixel art, if you're into games that are basically neo-noir, cyberpunk-esque, check out Let Bygones Be Bygones. That was created by a studio called Bohemian Pulp, a studio that is based right here in Novi Sad, Serbia, the same city I'm living in. And it's really cool. It's really unusual. It has a lot of different endings. It's basically a kind of side-scrolling adventure, but its artwork is incredible and you can really get into it if you love stuff like Blade Runner or Cyberpunk 2077 or in general neo-noir and noir stories. Hey everybody, all of you who are just joining in, I'm talking about the Serbian Games Week that is presently taking place on Steam, where you can get already published games created by Serbian game development teams, but you can also get wish lists for upcoming games that are being made by teams right here in Serbia. There is also a Rip Out game. It's a first-person shooter kind of set in an alien-like setup. Very dynamic, very bloody, very messy, very gory. I watch them, I follow them on X. Their artwork, animation, and general dynamic of the game is really good if you're into these kind of mayhem-like first-person shooters, games that get you inside of a killing field and you're the biggest killer around. So Rip Out, another game that you can get on Serbian Games Week. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. I'm talking about the currently ongoing special promotional period on Steam called Serbia Games Week, where you can get new games made in Serbia, all games that were made and published by teams working in the Republic of Serbia, and also wishlist upcoming games. Metal Gear Balkan says, I need to recommend a good RPG game called Hades. It's an awesome game. Of course, Hades is amazing. It's one of the best kind of isometric RPG action hack and slash games around. Honestly, I never played it completely. I just kind of tried it and watched a lot of footage, but it's really cool. So thanks a lot, Metal Gear Balkan, for the recommendation. It's definitely well worth your time, especially if you're into kind of third person or isometric action games. Hades is, it's basically a classic now. It's something that you can more or less call something that is a game for all time. So yeah, I completely agree. Hades is an awesome, awesome game, and thanks for that recommendation of Metal Gear Balkan. So, we're talking about Serbia Games Week. Currently on Steam, you can get a lot of games. Over 120 games are listed in that promotional kind of period or promotional package. Most of them are on a discount. So these discounts range from around 25%, 20%, and going all the way to 80, over 80%. So you can get games that were made in Serbia for a really cool price, and that's a really cool opportunity. A great opportunity also for a lot of indie games. So do check out those indie games, please. People, if you're into indie titles, if you like to check out titles that were created by teams, small teams, but still teams that bring a lot of stuff to the table that is unusual, that is appealing, that is in depth often, do check out those, because I personally know a lot of teams right here in Novi Sad creating games that will be on Serbia Games Week and which are more than worth your time if you love indie games, if you're interested in the indie games in general. Another of you left a like. Thanks a lot for that. Glad you like the broadcast. And thanks everyone for checking out the broadcast. If you're first time listener, first time viewer, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you around for my other content as well. Metal Gear Balkan, a big thanks to you in particular. I think you already subscribed, and I love always hearing your comments and your thoughts and your opinions. So that's great. Again, great to have you around. Great to have all of you around. And be sure to check out that Serbian Games Week. Like I said, it's on Steam. It's going to last until September 28th. So you have like 5 days to go. And it's right there on home screen of Steam. When you sign in, when you get into your Steam account, you'll be able to see it immediately, and you'll be able to check out one or more out of 120 games that have been created in Serbia. And that's pretty cool. Again, it's made possible thanks to the cooperation of all those gaming studios, or a lot of gaming studios, with Serbian Gaming Association and the people at Steam. There are other like regional promotions as well. Other countries have their weeks on Steam. So there are like Mexico Gaming Week and many other countries, of course. But right now it's Serbian Games Week, and this is something that you should use and check out if you got some time. If you got a few bucks to spare, do give it a look. And of course, what you can do for free, completely for free, is without spending a dime, you can wishlist games that look cool, and that helps them immensely because it allows them to reach more people who then in turn also get to wishlist it, and they have much better chance of having a successful launch period than they otherwise would. So yeah, support your favorite developer in Serbia, your favorite game developer from Republic of Serbia, but also support your other developers all over the world. But in this case, during the Serbian Games Week, take that chance, take that opportunity, and find some cool games that were made right here in my home country of Serbia. Thanks a lot for watching. That's basically it for this broadcast. It was amazing to see you around. Thanks for everyone for joining in. Thanks to everyone who is going to join in. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you in my next YouTube live broadcast. Until then, goodbye.